pride. Disappointment for the home crowd, but then absolute delight. He is crowned the European Under-23 champion. Once again, it's another time that's close to that Swedish record. Ollie Bromby of Great Britain and Northern Ireland takes the silver medal. He was the bronze medalist at the European Under-20s in Grosseto. He goes one better here. And then Van Gool, the Dutch indoor champion, just beats the two Germans. What a race, Bill.
Yes, just less than 1/10 of a second, just 700ths, covering the top 5. It was a blanket finish, but just getting his nose in front, Henrik Larsson, with that terrific burst over the last 30 metres or so. And well, what a way to get things underway. We've had a couple of gold medals already decided, but it's nothing like early in proceedings getting a home crowd victory. Here we see it again. Well, Larsson did get a good start, but he wasn't the best. Indeed, it was Ashwell who was out very well as well. Also Hamilton, as we mentioned, on the inside getting away. But the long-legged Larsson eats up the ground over the final 20 metres and just gets in front to take the host nation's first gold medal. Might not be the last, but it's always good to get one on the board.
And it's been a mixed one for the home faithful so far. Andreas Kramer, not at his best, but Henrik Larsson, absolutely. And when people hear the headline, Henrik Larsson winning the 100 metres, no, he's not a Swedish international footballer, but this sprinter making a name for himself in his own right. Van Gool alongside him. There we are, European champion. And that will sound good to the Swedish faithful.
Yes, 2.2 metres per second wind assistance. It's a windy race. I can tell you what, that's not going to dampen Henrik Larsson's exuberance. I'm sure he's going to be celebrating tonight.
The confirmed result. Henrik Larsson, the European Under-23 champion, from Oliver Bromby and Joris Van Gool. Sweden, Great Britain and the Netherlands taking those medals. And that brings us on to the conclusion of the women's heptathlon, and it has been fantastic so far as we look at the result of the women's 100 metres.
Yes, confirmation, Eva Svoboda winning in a season's best of 11:15. A massive 2,500ths ahead of Cynthia Ledoux, with Lisa Nipken taking the bronze medal for Germany.
And here we have it. The long jump sees Tentoglu crowned the champion. Santos pushed him hard, kept him on his toes. And Gabriele Keeler of Italy, that lifetime best, 8 metres for the first time, gets the bronze medal. So excited for this heptathlon 800 metres to come next, because it's been one that's ebbed and flowed. We've seen the athletes sharing the wins across individual events as we look here at the women's hammer.
Yes, Frida Barth in 8th place at the moment, the Swede. She managed just to edge into the top 8, but stayed there. That did ping the netting and it dropped down well short of 60 metres. So that's not going to be an improvement for Barth. So Barth is going to finish with a best of 62.57. That measured at 56.88. Just wondered whether she was distracted by watching the 100 metres final. She had her own business to contend with, but I'm sure she'll be joining in the celebrations tonight. So there's the heptathlon standings after 6 events. The leading women going in the second heat. And it's so tight. It's a gold medal battle between Sophie Weissenberg of Germany and Geraldine Ruckstahl of Switzerland, with 4 women entering into contention for that bronze medal. The first heat, though, that has the 10 women lower down the order. see the positions they have going into the last event on their best. Leading the way in this event, 11th at the moment, is Claudia Conte. Conte a decent runner, but the fastest of them all is Amanda Marie Grefstad. Grefstad just one place further back in 12th. There we have her. Grefstad, a 2:11.42 runner.
800 meters.
Conte. Well, she's had a good championships.
So the top
4,800 points, lying in 11th place at the moment. Well, she's just going to finish probably 100 or so points outside of the Spanish national record. But nevertheless, a very good 2 days' work for Claudia Conte. Could well be on course for a personal best. So from the inside, it's Conte of Spain, Grefstad of Norway, Daruma Latvia, Novotná Czech Republic, Šuk of Ukraine, Berger of Norway, Agusi Thomas of France, Bol Switzerland, Borakova Czech Republic, and Perron of France. Those are the 10 women in this 800 meters, the first of 2 heats. Well, we've seen there Alina Šuk. She's had a very disappointing 2 days. We thought she might be amongst those in medal contention, but really from the outset has been running in very poorly. Even her javelin, I mean, she's a 58-meter thrower at best, 56-meter thrower at best, I should say. Didn't get over 50 meters. So it's Grefstad, as we might expect, as the best runner, leading the way. Šuk alongside her. So they go through in 63.34. This is good running from Grefstad. If she can keep this up, she could well go into new territory for 800 meters. And she's looking good at the moment. Šuk, well, has had a poor couple of days and now starting to just look a little bit tired. Up there as well is Perron of France. And then a big gap to a rather tired-looking Claudia Conte. Well, Claudia Conte's not a bad runner at 2:14.51, her best. For Grefstad, well, there's still a bit of spring in her legs after 2 very busy days of competition, the Norwegian. Still only 20 years of age. Well, Perron coming up on her shoulder, gritting her teeth. Perron working hard for a possible personal best. Both these women are going to be probably inside their lifetime best if they keep going like this. Grefstad digging deep. Grefstad, oh, just outside. 2:12.07 for Grefstad. Perron just a stride or 2 behind her. They'll give you the points, how that converts. Grefstad, 935 points for the Norwegian with that 2:12.05. Perron might just have edged inside a personal best, but very tight, as we're looking now at Sarah Fantini in the hammer. Well, Fantini currently in 3rd place with 68.35. This is a final throw. Needs to improve by 1 meter and 1 centimeter if she's to displace Maslava from that silver medal position. Palkina at the moment, well, almost 2 meters clear of the field. Somewhere in the crowd, her coach, Nicola Visoni, the 2000 Olympic Games silver medalist. Well, we know who's going to get the medals now. These are the 3 final throws, and bronze goes to Italy. Sarah Fantini, not the way she wanted to end this competition, but nevertheless she'll be on the podium. Bronze goes to Sarah Fantini of Italy. She's thrown better than this. She's thrown over 70 metres, but nevertheless, the two women in front of her, very good throwers indeed. Disappointed with that last throw, but I'm sure she'll be pleased with the bronze. Now, Nastasia Maslova. Well, she made hard work of qualifying, but now she's been in the final. She's in the silver medal position. Maslova. Made an impact early through 69.36 with her first round throw. It would be asking a lot of Maslova to take the gold medal away from Palkini. It would require nothing less than the personal best. And that goes into the netting as well. Almost exactly the same spot as Fantini's implement. So, Maslova takes the silver medal. I think she'll be pleased with that. Season's best of 69.36. We know now gold is confirmed for Sofia Palkina, the Russian, competing as an authorized neutral athlete. Handshakes and congratulations between the silver and the bronze medalists. Just composing herself now, Sofia Palkina. The stage is hers. The gold medal's hers. Just wondering if she can achieve what we so often see once the pressure's off. A big improvement.
And our champion in the hammer is in the cage, Palkina. Let's hear it for the European.
Just missing out on the medals is Alexandra Smiech, who improved her personal best. No, it flops down short of 65 metres. I think she's just stepped out of the circle. Yes, she did. Just checking. We didn't quite see the red flag, but it looked. I judged that from the body language.
Mom,
nevertheless, Sofia Palkina, she was the world under-18 champion a few years ago, now the European under-23 champion. There's the results from the first heat. That was a bit quick. Not giving myself or Alex a fighting chance to report on what went on there, but
Grefstad 2:12, they're here, are the faster women, and this is where the medals will be decided. So, once again, their bibs show what position they are as they come in here. Bianca Salming, fantastic high jump yesterday, and she's already said in an interview with the Swedish Federation that she's going to go out there and run her own race. That could mean we push to a quick time. Oosterwegel, 52-meter javelin has put her in a great position. She has that third spot for the moment.
Absolutely nothing separating.
Well, those 18 points, that's about 1.5 seconds on the track over 800 meters.
So Sulek, Lager, Oosterwegel, Ruchstuhl, who's in the driving seat really with that better 800-meter PB. Then Weisenberg, who's been so consistent throughout the round so far. Salming, Rother-Beketova, Maudens, who had that great long jump, 6.22 for her, Grimm and Kalk. And if they all ran their PBs, it would be incredibly close, but Ruchstuhl would be on 6,266, Weisenberg 6,221, and then we could be tied on the same number of points between Lager and Oosterwegel for that third spot. But there are 4 women for sure at least fighting over it. Maudens and Sulek as well, who has the, I think, the best PB in the field, 2:10.5. But Salming, as she said she would, going out and running her own race. Maudens in behind her, the Belgian, and then Ruchstuhl, 2:12 is her best. Weisenberg 2:17, wearing the bib with a number 1 on it, leading at this stage, and Ruchtel not that far in front of her at the moment. She's got to push on in this second lap. Salming in 7th place in the standings. 200 metres and the 100 hurdles, not her strongest events. Going to be overtaken by Moudens, who wants that bronze medal. 2:11 at best, the Belgian. So as Phil said, 1.5 seconds, worth around 20, 21 points. And Hannah Moudens having a fantastic race here. She won the 200 metres, the fastest time there. Lager had a good shot, but look at Ruchtel as well. Weisenberg just coming into the home straight now, and that could make all the difference as far as the gold medal is concerned. But the Belgian heading for a lifetime best here. Ruchtel is going to come in second, and then Oosterwegel stamping her place to just hold on to a medal. Sarah Lager needed to finish in front of her. She was 4th.
Well, we'll give you confirmation of the gold medal, but I think Hannah Moudens has done enough to propel herself up from 5th place into the bronze medal position. Looks like Oosterwegel coming through with that very strong run. Couldn't quite do enough to hang on to 3rd place.
Hannah Moudens wins with a new championship best.
It's in fact a championship best for the European under-23s in the heptathlon. 2 minutes 8.79, a big PB as well.
Oosterwegel from the Netherlands also with a new PB at 2:12.68.
So just waiting for the results to come through. 935 points for Ruchtel.
I'm going to go out on a limb. That's Ruchtel's gold medal. I think she's going to take it by about 60 or 70 points with that terrific run and personal best that finished second in that heat.
Yeah, just waiting for Weisenberg's score to come up. It has come through, and it's a 2:20.39. She's the silver medalist, though, and she hangs on to that fairly comfortably in the end, and it's Moudens of Belgium who gets bronze. We'll get full confirmation of that, but 6,274 points, a season's best for Geraldine Ruchtel, goes one better than the silver medal she won at the European under-20s. And really, it was a strong 800 metres, but one of the most pivotal moments was that 54-metre javelin throw. 954 points for the Swiss. You can definitely look back on that as a key part of this heptathlon victory.
Well, it was an absolutely terrific decathlon over the course of the 2 days. The chilly conditions yesterday meant a few of the distances and times were a little bit down, so no personal best for the leading half a dozen athletes, but nevertheless a thoroughly enthralling competition. I think we're starting to get confirmation of the totals now coming through.
Yeah, 6,274 for Ruchtel, 6,274. Weisenberg, 99 points back, 6,175 for the World Under-20 long jump silver medalist, so another runner-up spot for her, but she was so consistent throughout. It didn't actually come first overall in any event, but 3rd in the shot put and the 200 metres and the high jump as well. Moudens did the job that she needed, focused on her own race. 6,093 points for her, and then Oosterwegel just needed a little bit more at the end. You could see her straining right at the end. 2:12.68 was her time, and in the end just 21 points off a medal, so not as close as we perhaps anticipated it could be. Then Sarah Lager, who was consistent throughout, best overall in the shot put. She'll be pleased with her performance there. 15 metres and 23, very, very good for a heptathlete. Ruchtel, the Swiss, is the champion though.
Yes, Ruchtel, 6,274 points, just around 100 points